look, it's a SlagCon lithograph. Oh, this is crap. We'll have John sign it, and Scott can sign everything else. And we'll get a
I want
picture
to sign the
with
lithograph!
Fine.
This is Microphone Monday in the studio with John Bailey.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
That was kind of cool. Let's try that again. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. With the group. He's always won us. I feel like I'm having school. Good morning, Professor Scott.
My name is Professor
Yes, there's a chocolate snap.
Well, we should have faulty microphones.
Is there anyone here named Johnson?
The Johnsons finally arrived. Big family of Johnsons.
It's a big family.
Yes, they did. They came last night.
And this one.
Somebody. It's a little hard to put it. It's got space in your head.
One of them did.
One came last night. Okay. That's all it takes. That's just one. It only takes one Johnson to come before there's more Johnsons.
Just to preface, I have been up since 4 o'clock my time. With our stupid Canadian metric time. I don't really have the slightest idea what we're doing in this panel, so I'm going to introduce myself, then we'll go around the room and we'll all talk about stuff. So, hi, my name is Scott McNeil and I'm a voice actor. I have been a voice actor for approximately 25 years before the microphone now, man and boy. Back in the old days, we didn't have no fancy microphones. You held up the tape and you yelled at it. That's right, tape. Ooh, I'm feeling old already.
I know. Your voice acting almost as old as I've been. So it's like, I was like, you're like, and you already know him. I'm John Bailey, and the reason why I'm here is I'm also a full-time voice actor. I've been doing it for 5 years, and I do a lot of Transformers parodies online. I'm also in the new game XCOM, and that's basically my... Oh, and I was the voice of Anakin on the worst Transformer ever made, the Star Wars crossover Darth Vader Anakin Skywalker toy. So if you push me in the crotch, I talk to you.
Awesome.
That's my Transformers claim to fame.
Can we try it now?
What a superpower it
Yes. Push my crotch and I'll talk to you.
No, I swear to you, baby, look, it's like a potty trick.
Come on, push my button.
No, attack. You know I will.
But you'll hear me on TV, usually doing movie trailers and whatnot. Yeah, I've done hundreds of movie trailers. I just finished on 21 Jump Street, Arthur Christmas, and just working on Spider-Man right now, a bunch of other cool stuff. I'm already working on Looper. It's still in the theaters. We're doing the Blu-ray for it already. That was quick, jeez. Did I waste any time anymore? You take 2 years to get something on the VHS tape.
On the original 21 Jump Street, I was Johnny Depp's stand-in.
Look at you. And look at where he is
And he
now.
stole my whole career. Where do you think he learned all that shit? That's something. He probably must have stolen it from somebody like that.
No, I don't really think he's acting when he does it.
I don't think he is.
This is the way he talks all the time. Anyways.
So if anyone has questions, otherwise we're just going to sit here.
All right, well, good payment.
Fantastic. Yes.
I was wondering if there's a story behind the Bone Steel action figure. A long time ago, you mentioned that there was some litigation involved with your likeness.
Yes. There is actually a little plastic me out there. In amongst all of my other action figures that I say, well, I did, like going to Walmart for me was like, need it, got it, am it, got it, need it, am it. But they did I did a live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show where I played Simon Bone Steel, Turtle Hunter King. Oh, wow. And they came and did something like, really, that was you? That was me. They took, they came, they took pictures, they took measurements, they poked me in the crotch, and I said, this never need. And then they found out that, if we use a person's likeness, we have to pay them. And they said, well, we're never going to do that then. And I went, all right, you choose something. You darn sons of guns.
What I want to say, I can't say because they're appreciative.
And then about 2 years later, I was at a convention and somebody brought up and said, well, you signed it? I'm like, whoa. That's exactly what I would look like if I had shoulders 4 feet wide, hips this big, and little steel pins in my elbows. So there was supposed to be something happening, but it never did. The sad thing is I don't have one of those action figures. He also had this fantastic London jaw.
That's why he goes to conventions looking for them.
To spend one last toy. Whenever I find it, I retire from conventions forever. Dude, you get a rat in your hand,
I know.
but he looks like a mouse.
His jaw was ripped off though. Ah, just not noticed that, did you?
He's the undead.
I'm the Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead. I'm Rat Trap. We're all gonna die.
Best impressionist I've ever met.
That's also a lot of what I do. A lot of what all the Hotel Transylvania stuff that you see that's not in the trailer, like the Happy Meal commercial, and that's all I do. All that. So there's a lot of money to be made in doing impressions of other people if you're really, really good at it. So
Or if you're really, really bad at it.
yeah, well, bad impressions make great characters.
Yeah, it's like, I'm
Nobody has to know
They're like
the
waiting for this. They're like, we love that Carol Channing thing you do. We think it's funny as hell.
Yeah, the first time I ever saw your video, you were in your car recording the
Yeah, that was
opening
what.
lines.
Seriously, that's what happens when you get your first phone that has video recording on it, and you get stuck in traffic for 35 minutes because there's a wreck at the light in front of you. So you just spend time like, geez, what am I gonna do? Well, my wife didn't even know I had the day off from work, so that's what happens. I finally get a day off from work and I'm stuck in traffic and I can't do anything. So I'm in there with my phone going, before time began, there was the cube. It ends up getting 400,000 hits on YouTube.
Now, what's your something? It's like if I was going to look you up.
I go by John Bailey professionally because nobody can spell Jonathan Crumpton. I gave up a long time ago. And then I worked on the Smurfs campaign and they spelled Bailey wrong. I'm like, geez, really? What, I'm just going to go by JB from now on? And they probably go JAYBE. But I also go by John 3.0. I don't know why I got stuck with that name, but it's basically stuck now. If I change it, nobody would know who I am anymore.
That's just my personal edification because I want to find your stuff.
Yeah, I was showing him the mock-up Beast Wars movie trailer that I made. He was like, "Man, you should really pitch this to Hasbro." Everybody keeps saying that. I did the whole thing as a joke, just to say, what if Michael Bay did the Beast Wars? He'd have Hugo weaving as Megatron. Everybody'd be all pissed off. And then everybody's like, "Dude, this is really good. They should make this movie."
Well, I gotta make sure. Somebody went, "Dude, have you seen what they're doing?
They're making it real.
Are you gonna be in this?" I'm like, barely SpongeBob will once again.
Coming to learn to live in pineapple under the sea. Impossible physics underground.
I thought we should have a script reading with the two of you here. You can do so
Yes,
many
it's
other
already
voices.
in the script.
Yeah, I'll just make up something.
Actually, if anybody's interested, I bought prizes today. If you want to have a Waspinator outfit, that's cool with you. That face is. I don't get to do it.
You brought what?
He's doing the Keanu Reeves thing. All I have to do is make stuff come off his shoulder.
I know that's what it looks like. Yeah, but it's not.
So, anyways, I got a few things. I got enough for 5 people if they're interested, and we should be the professional judges, just not for an American art. I'll just be Paulita 1. That's what he does at the end of every single film.
Absolutely the worst thing I've ever heard. Completely deplorable. Fantastic.
It's kind of pitchy. You got me a nice little auto portrait here.
Oh.
That's the prime shirt.
Ooh.
Red is my favorite color. So, for you bigots, you just have to get squeezed into that thing if you win it. And I got 2 copies of the game that I'm in that just came out. Depending on your preference, you can always switch it to GameStop if you wish. And of course, the grand prize of all.
Your favorite record soda can.
So I got 5 volunteers up here that want to try to. We'll just give you a Waspinator night to say, and you may attempt it. And we'll judge the best. You got 1. And it's worth free stuff. We'll give you a lineup for Waspinator, and you do your best Waspinator impression. You got 5 people is all I need.
But I will be staring at you.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
For 5 years. Bring prime! Alright, I got a green shirt, blue shirt. He had his hand up first.
He did.
And yeah, you're butt next to you. You already got it here. There, that's 5. Yeah, come on.
Standing up.
You're guaranteed to
Come on, guys. You're guaranteed. There's 5 of you, so everybody
This
goes
is
with
the best
something.
contest ever.
Yeah, there's no chance.
You are
of
guaranteed to walk away with something.
I like how he stands directly in front of the camera behind him, not knowing what's on. We're still here for our next magical trick.
Let's call it white.
Alright, so. Boss Manager have a headache in his whole body, would that work?
That's my favorite.
Alrighty.
It's funny you should mention
Who wants
that.
to start?
My favorite line.
Who wants to start?
I guess I will.
Okay.
So the line is.
Boss Manager has a
Headache in his whole body.
Oh, Boss Manager's got a headache in his
Sit down,
whole
Boss.
body.
It's pretty good, pretty good. Next.
Oh, Boss Manager has headache in his whole body. Oh, Boss Manager has headache in his whole body. Oh, Boss Manager has a headache in his whole body. Oh, Boss Manager has headache in his whole body.
Number 1. That was awesome.
Alright, let's have a little
Second
private
place.
children conference.
Let's take all the prizes.
We're good.
Talk amongst yourselves. The people does not you know or not.
Discuss.
Okay. Number 2, you may have your pick.
It's totally his choice, by the way. Like if you guys
Or to
are like
have
pissed
its
about
own
it.
Scott
You can choose from.
There you go. Now you have something for me to sign later. Number 3. Give it up for number 3 here. Of course, my favorite's always number 2.
Who's the worst?
The yellow shirt and blue shirt? Blue shirt and yellow shirt.
Who's the worst?
She's asking,
This was pretty good.
now,
I
we
think
just
you guys
wanted to
are
clear on this, that this was a very difficult decision.
Sure.
I spent a lot of time deliberating. There are no losers in this contest. You were all fantastic. Don't give up your dreams, man. Don't give up your dreams.
You're all winners, but not really, especially that last guy.
Except me, because I'm now out
The
of
only ones who lost were people who didn't try.
You know what second place is? First place.
It's really eerie for me, because no matter where I travel in the world over the last, even, if I'm at a My Little Pony convention, or if I'm at an anime convention, people come up and do Wasp hair at me all the time. It's like my legacy piece.
And I really don't know what they're looking for when they do this. They do the same thing to me. They're like,
They're looking
dude,
for
I can do
Tom
movie
Kelly.
shows, dude, anywhere I'm behind it. I'm like, that's good.
Yeah,
Good.
very
Let me give you my agent's number. There you go. I don't know what if they're looking for approval or they.
I haven't actually worked in over 30 years. I just find people that do stuff like that and go, okay, look, here's where you show 50% to me, 40% to you.
Well, you're just like my agent.
What about the other 10%? There's no other 10%. That was super cool.
Short of this panel. Usually there's at least one heckler in the crowd going, come on, show us your moves. Show us your moves. Hey, there you go.
Your boots.
Just give me just a second.
Why do you want to see my boots? What's wrong with you people?
If I was really old, I would reach on the floor and pick them up and show them to them.
So I noticed you have some ink. I think it's weird.
Do you?
Yes, I do. I would
Let's
review,
compare our
review my shield.
Sweet.
I know, right? Oh, that's all my favorite movies in one. Actually, my name is actually embedded in the Matrix code, John 3.0.
Ooh.
Easter egg.
You can say that, but really?
Yeah, really bad.
Yeah, can you prove that?
It's in Japanese.
Is there like a scanner or something?
It's like spread out, all the darker ones. It's a Japanese book. It's a nice homage.
I was actually supposed to, today, Sunday, I was supposed to be sitting in and starting this song.
My wife wants to get me on this tribal thing. Like what I look like the Rock to you?
You should get some barbed wire on your bicep, man.
I said, tell your wife that's gonna make me look more buff. I don't
Maybe
know.
like a little tattoo on her lower back.
Oh, she's got one. It's got my name on it. Property of John. Trademark next to my name too.
Does anyone have any questions?
Have you ever been in front of the camera?
Have I ever been in front of the camera?
On an actual,
actually,
not as a
like-
stand-in or as anything.
Oh, yeah.
You just mentioned that like 5 minutes ago about
Well,
the Scooby-Doo thing.
it was that Ninja Turtles series I did. There was 7 weeks on that. That was the busiest I was ever in my life because I was doing, this is like mid-90s, so I was doing a million, for 7 weeks straight, I was in the studio every day from like 9 o'clock. You know, I'd have a session from 9 to 1 and then do a bunch of stuff on my lunch break and then session in the afternoon. I would finish out at 5 o'clock. I would be on set for Ninja Turtles at 7. We would shoot until 8 o'clock in the morning and then I would go back into the studio and did that for 6 days a week, 7. I made butter though.
You're like Brian.
But after a while, you're like, oh my God, like it's weird. I haven't slept in like a week and a half and I feel